Good evening, friends. Hello. It is Spiritual Sunday. My name is Karen Kane. How are you? For all of your support, people who know that I've received unexpectedly at my spiritual center joyful gathering today, at the end, I hadn't been in all summer because I was working a lot of Sundays, and I showed up today, and at the end of service, my reverend gave me this. And this is my official certificate from Emerson Theological Institute, the Practitioner of Religious Science certificate. And I just started crying. It was tears of joy. It was very emotional for me because, I'm sure you can understand right now, life's just really a journey. Everyone's going through something. And if you are watching, do me a favor, give me a shout so I can say hello to you. If you are watching the replay, #replay. So today we're going to just dive in a little bit of what's to come and perhaps inspire you. And while I'm talking, hopefully, as I know, we're always guided. God is always guiding us as we go. And so my intention is to share what's been brewing in my life and what I would like to share with you guys. And what I would like to share with you guys is this book, Think and Grow Rich. So I am in the process of figuring out, am I doing a challenge and kind of how things are going to flow. But I opened this up. I bought these a week ago because I have mentors, and this came into last week. I was doing a challenge myself. So I do a lot of challenges, other people's challenges, my mentors' challenges, and they inspire me to hold my own challenges. And I've been really shaking things up with different challenges to really figure out and hone in, what you guys want, and also what I'm really, love teaching. And so it brought me to last week, this book. And I realized I have the Audible version, but I didn't have the actual book. So now I have the actual book. And I wanted to teach a class, right? And I did some research, and lo and behold, there's actually a workbook that goes with it. So I opened up this book tonight because I said, what am I gonna share on Spiritual Sunday with you guys? So I opened up the book, and the book that I got is the original unedited 1937 text. This is by Napoleon Hill. This is a classic. So many entrepreneurs, this is like their textbook. They read it like over and over. And so let me share with you and see if this inspires you, because I'm probably going to do a challenge. And that challenge is most likely going to have a VIP where we could actually do Zoom groups and discussions in that particular, in the challenge. And then it's probably going to go into actual study. So, let me read you the beginning of when you open this book. And I'm not sure if I can't see your comments. I don't know about comments. If anybody can, I don't know. All destinations. Let's see if I can get in. Oh, you know what? Because it doesn't give me, can't post comments. I don't know why. Yeah, all destinations. I don't know why. Oh, maybe I have to hit comments. No, I don't know. Okay. So here we go. This is what it says, the very first page. What do you love most? Is it money, fame, power, contentment, personality, peace of mind, happiness? The 13 steps to riches described in this book offer the shortest, dependable philosophy of individual achievement ever presented for the benefit of the man or woman who is searching for a definite goal in life. Before beginning the book, you will profit greatly if you recognize the fact that the book was not written to entertain. You cannot digest the contents properly in a week or a month. After reading the book thoroughly, Dr. Miller Reese Hutchinson, nationally known consulting engineer and longtime associate of Thomas Edison, said, "This is not a novel. It is a textbook on individual achievement that came directly from the experiences of hundreds of America's most successful men. It should be studied, digested, and meditated upon. No more than one chapter should be read in a single night. The reader should underline the sentences which impress him most. Later, he should go back to these marked lines and read them again," which is why if I have a class, we do discussion, we read the chapter, then have class via Zoom, and then we talk about what everybody highlighted and have discussion on it. Okay, it's just to kind of give you a little like preview of what's to come. Okay. A real student will not merely read this book, he will absorb its contents and make them his own. The book should be adopted by all high schools, and no boy or girl should be permitted to graduate without having satisfactorily passed an exam on it. This philosophy will not take the place of the subjects taught in school, but it will enable one to organize and apply the knowledge acquired and convert it into useful service and adequate compensation without waste of time. Dr. John R. Turner, Dean of the College of the City of New York, after having read the book, said, "The very best example of the soundest of this philosophy is your own son, Blair, whose dramatic story you have outlined in the chapter on desire." Dr. Turner had reference to the author's son, who, born without normal hearing capacity, not only avoided becoming a deaf mute, but actually converted his handicap into a priceless asset by applying the philosophy described here. After reading the story, starting on page 52, you will realize that you are about to come into possession of a philosophy which can be transmuted into material wealth or service as readily to bring you peace of mind, understanding, spiritual harmony, and in some instances, as in the case of the author's son, it can help you master physical affliction. The author discovered through personally analyzing hundreds of successful men that all of them followed the same habit of exchanging ideas through what is commonly called conferences. When they had problems to be solved, they sat down together and talked freely until they discovered from their joint contribution of ideas a plan that would serve their purpose. You who read this book will get the most out of it by putting into practice the mastermind principles described in the book. This you can do, as others are doing so successfully, by forming a study club consisting of any desired number of people who are friendly and harmonious. The club should have a meeting at regular periods, as often as once a week. The procedure should consist of reading one chapter of the book at each meeting, after which the contents of the chapter should be freely discussed by all members. Each member should make notes, putting down all ideas of his own, but inspired by the discussion. Each member should carefully read and analyze each chapter several days prior to its open reading and joint discussion at the club. The reading at the club should be done by someone who reads well and understands how to put color and feeling into the lines. By following this plan, every reader will get from its pages not only the sum total of the best knowledge organized from the experience of hundreds of successful men, but more important by far, he will tap new sources of knowledge in his own mind, as well as acquire knowledge of priceless value from every other person present. If you follow this plan persistently, you will be almost certain to uncover and appropriate the secret formula by which Andrew Carnegie acquired his huge fortune, as referred to in the author's introduction. So that is a little preview of the beginning of the Think and Grow Rich book. And then in the workbook, just really quick, the first sentence, and this is by someone else. And I actually found this author as I was researching a little bit about Think and Grow Rich. And so the introduction says, do not spend a single moment more wondering whether this Think and Grow Rich workbook can work for you. It can. Specifically, it will if you do the work in this book exactly as it is written in both spirit and form. So I am really, really inspired. I am very activate the power of riches in your life. Yeah. Sounds good to me. How about you? Chime in if this sounds pretty cool. Yeah, so a couple things. Let's just touch base with you guys. So a couple things happening. So it's almost September. So September, here's what's definitely happening. So what's definitely happening, thank you for the thumbs up. That's so cool. So what's definitely happening is we're doing Beat the Belly Bloat round 2. Ding, 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 ding. We're gonna crush it. Crush it. Let's go. Okay, so for $1 a day, it's $30 to join the group. The feedback is amazing. I could actually post some testimonials for you guys about people who have been in the group this past month. So it started in August. So we're in our last week coming up. And many of them want to repeat because, the end of August, we're traveling. There's like a lot going on. So, and we get back into routine in September, or at least hopefully, right? So it'll be a little bit more manageable for people to plug in to the Beat Your Belly Bloat. So beat the belly bloat round 2. But here's the catch. They're offering as an addition to speed up the process and to really like hone in, because I was going to do a green juice challenge, but I think that it's going to be Beat the Belly Bloat round 2. And then you have the option to purchase a Be Well Super Greens 30-day supply. And so that'll be an additional price. So I will be putting all that information out to you guys this week. If you have any questions, please, please, please do not hesitate to ask me. I know for sure I am feeling a lot lighter since the beginning of August, where I was like, oh, that's why I created Beat the Belly Bloat in the first place, because I felt like I was like super bloated. So I feel much more on point. And the groups, you know what the number one thing about being in the group is? Accountability, support system. We support each other. You get held accountable. There's a nightly check-in that you know is going to pop up every night at 7 o'clock. And so it's like, well, do I have anything to check in, or did I, what did I do today? So that's what's really cool about it. I think that's really the most valuable part of it, is having somewhere to go to hold yourself accountable. So once again, the Beat Your Belly Bloat round 2 will be starting September 1st, and that is $1 a day, $30. And oh, here's another thing, guys. So just let you know before I wrap up. So Believe in Humans is going to kind of like take a little rest, and I've now honing in on focusing on Karen Kane. Karen Kane like page. You're going to receive emails if you're part of the Believe in Humans email. The emails will be coming from me, KarenKane.com, and everything is shifting. So if you have been following Believe in Humans and that's your main go-to, if you're looking for content from yours truly, I would ask that you go shift and start following my Karen Kane like page on Facebook. The YouTube channel will stay the same because that's been Karen Kane. And I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you got inspired to plug in to, like I said, the very beginning. What do you want most? Is it money, fame, power, contentment, personality, peace of mind, happiness? What do you want? All right, let's go. Thank you for being here. Have a great, amazing week ahead. Super excited. It's time to crush it. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So much love. Peace, love, namaste. Oh, so yeah. So there's going to be a new website, KarenKane.com. So I just have to work on that, but that's what's happening. Just FYI. Okay. Bye. Have a great night. Love you. Bye.